In the bustling city of Accra, where taxis honked and market women shouted prices of yam and tomatoes, there lived a boy named Bernard. He was clever, strong, and quick with words, but he had a troubling heart. Bernard disliked being corrected. Whenever his parents scolded him for wrongs, his pride burned hotter than the afternoon sun on the Makola streets. One afternoon, Bernard sneaked into a neighbor's shop and stole some coins. When the neighbor came complaining, his parents were deeply ashamed. They called him into the room. "Bernard," his father said sternly, "stealing brings shame to our family. Today you will not eat supper. Sit and think about what you have done." His mother added softly, "My son, discipline is not hatred. We do this so you will grow into a good man." But Bernard's face darkened. His lips tightened. Instead of shame, anger filled his chest. He muttered under his breath, "One day, you will not punish me again." That night, while the city slept and the sound of distant drums echoed from a nearby festival, Bernard stayed awake. His parents lay peacefully on their mat, breathing softly in the dark. Rage whispered to him, and he listened. In that dreadful moment, Bernard silenced them forever. By dawn, he had dug a pit behind the house, buried them, and smoothed the earth so no eye could suspect. The next morning, neighbors noticed the absence of Bernard's parents. The father's place in the market was empty, and the mother's laughter was missing from the evening conversations. "Asim oo," cried an old woman. "Where are Bernard's parents? Have they traveled without telling us?" Bernard shrugged. "I do not know. Maybe they went to visit family." Days passed. Relatives came from other parts of the city. They searched the markets. They called at police stations. They asked drivers at lorry stations. But no one had seen the couple. Weeks turned into months. Life in Accra is busy, and soon everyone stopped searching. The city swallowed their memory, like water covering a stone. Bernard remained, walking about like nothing had happened. Years rolled by. Bernard grew into a man, but peace never lived in his heart. At night, he heard whispers when the wind blew past his window. Sometimes he dreamt of his parents standing over him, their faces covered in dust, asking, "Why, Bernard?" No one else remembered them, but Bernard could not forget. The elders say that whenever he passed the place where he had buried them, the ground seemed to sigh. And though he smiled in public, in private his soul carried a burden heavier than the stones at Kwame Nkrumah's memorial. So the story is told in Accra to warn children. Anger is a spirit that deceives. Discipline from parents is not hatred, but love that shapes the heart. Bernard thought he had won freedom from punishment, yet he chained himself with guilt forever.